Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Borderlands 2. So, I guess we might be going through a section in which we'll fight a bunch of Hyperion enemies in this area and a bunch of, I'm kind of guessing, probably improved versions of the creatures that we have seen up until this point. There we go. I wonder really how far I could actually shoot this, because he's like hitting people way over in this direction. It's really cool on PC to see this, just random people already this far from the map. You like, and I'm not even like zoomed in especially close or anything. It's just what this gun does. Most games wouldn't be able to do this, particularly this game. Like when it first came out, this would have been pretty amazing. But to hop into the game, we've got one quest, which is Doctor's Orders, which is a side mission, and then we have the story mission, and the story mission says infiltrate the shipyard. The other mission says to do some other things. And I guess I can just kind of jump down here and be fine.
He kidnapped Bloodwing, so I start pissing my pants and making threats that if anything happens to my bird, I'll blah blah blah. But Blood and I have been through a lot. I know my girl can handle herself.
Like, we've got a lot of these dead bodies. It's kind of funny that they disappear right when I see them.
Take him out.
Yeah, and now we've got some enemies. We were in this section before, and the game was not really doing anything. Like, there was nobody in this area at all. Suppose we can just slag these guys and work on our quest. Yeah, unless these guys are going to give me something though to get from this area, the question comes down to, how do I get through this shipyard? It says infiltrate shipyard. Oh, seriously?
Unauthorized access detected. Releasing.
Take him out. Ah, crap. Something notice that shit? Give me a second to think of something.
These guys are dropping white rank guns.
Okay, I got an idea. Should be some of those loads. Can't kill them. I have to open the door to send reinforcements.
Okay, so it's telling me to cripple, not kill.
Wounded that one. Now move on to another loader.
There we go.
Hey, try not to kill them. You need a pile of wounded bats to call out the surveyors.
Success.
So we're just trying to wound, which I guess,
Try not to kill them. You need a
you know, the problem with these guys is they die so easily with these purple guns. Like, I gotta just be kind of careful. So here we go.
cells at the other end of the facility. Find her, and find your trap.
But yeah, I'm really only getting 1 XP, and we were definitely in an experience similar to this in a previous section where it was just a Hyperion bridge and you're really not doing anything. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to Doctor's Orders and make sure we have that quest. Is there really a lot to do here? Not really. I think if I hit any of the water, I die. There's a level 20 badass, and that really doesn't mean anything. I mean, I can get on a boat, and we have these Hyperion elements. The guy is yelling at me for not letting him kill me. Here we have a couple of engineers. So we've got a new type of enemy type in the form of humans in engineering suits. So it's a aliens-esque loaders, power loader suit.
Go to hell.
And see, I don't think that there's too much of going on really in this area. Like maybe there's a way to jump up there, but I don't think that would get you all the way to the top. Man, boy does this just feel slow. Like, this just doesn't feel like I should be taking this much time to take out this small amount of enemies to get like 1 XP for killing these enemies. We're getting some slightly funny lines of dialogue. Kinda can't jump up here though. Either. Seems like there's something here. I don't know what that fuse box just triggered, but I'll assume it was something helpful. Like, I hear what sounds like a giant ape creature. Did I release something that is running around? In this area? So yeah, I assume the fuse full bullets. What are these? Are these bullets? That doesn't feel like it gave me very many guns. And our time, it's turning to night. I'm spending so much time around in this area. I doubt that there's another section. Look, there was a ramp just to run up.
Slag is a byproduct of the refinement process. Slag is not valuable in industrial.
Let's see. Is there anything else? I'm kind of just clearing off the map for no reason. Probably just playing this game the wrong way. And I recall being in this area, that caused a lot of stalkers or some other form of character to start attacking me. This is effectively the Jurassic Park section of the reference. Yeah, I guess that's exactly what this is a Jurassic Park reference.
Welcome to the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. Jack says he built this place to promote science and discovery and whatever the hell. But
Here
it's
you have
BS.
some slag.
They're just using slag to experiment on every creature they can find. You gotta get Bloodwing out of there.
There's a spitter skag, which we haven't done a lot of dealing with skags. There's an adult skag. None of these are going to give me any trouble though. Like, not for one small second. You'd have to spawn so many to even give me a little bit of trouble. This is I suppose a good point to... There I go, I'll slag myself. Like, an acid shooting gun is going to eat through all of these creatures super easily. Of course, if I wasn't using golden keys, good chance I wouldn't have had any acid guns or a good one. Yeah, I don't think this experience was ever super memorable anyways. I needed more story and lines of dialogue. So here's something.
Okie dokie, Sammy. Let's say we start that test.
It's Dr. Samuels. The test subject is still conscious. You can't expect me to...
Sorry, baby. I can't hear you over the sound of people not being injected with iridium right now. This Volkey didn't make iridium come out of the ground for nothing, right? So, we've got it. We might as well do some good with it. You're not eager to be on the other side of that glass, are you, sweetheart?
Commencing iridium mutation test on subject number 2. Subject, Eric Franks.
So... Handsome Jack is forcing them to do experiments. What am I looking at right now? Am I looking at a monitor or a mirror? Because whatever I'm looking at, it's wrong. It's reflecting totally the wrong things.
Oh, hey, you're in the preserve. I was gonna do this whole thing
Just
where
a whole
I lure you in
glitch.
here and kill you, but you just kind of showed up. Thanks for saving me the trouble, kiddo.
So let's look at the map for a second. I think all of these Doctor's Orders collectibles are gonna be their own thing. Where you found Mordecai's secret stash, or one of Mordecai's secret stashes. Interesting. So let's see if we can perhaps find some more. it feels like I could probably jump up here and reach up here. I'm not sure what that really accomplishes, though. A lot of the maps in these levels don't go anywhere. Don't do anything. This map seems to imply that there's something over there, but I'm not sure I actually believe there is anything. Still in a position where it's not really worth your time to collect a lot of these items or try and pick up gold.
Mutation is a volatile, brutal science that flies in the face of human ethics. Needless to say, I'm extremely interested in it. Get me some samples of the slag serum Hyperion is using on the wildlife.
Okay, so now we have a second quest.
Attention, badass.
Where? Where are you? Ambush stalkers. Let's, I guess, switch to this quest. No, that quest, I guess, is the one we should be doing right now. And apparently there is a badass character somewhere around here. I'm taking the high road as a Cult of the Vault. There's one more of those to collect. And then that's kind of that. A lot of these are just hiding new 15 damage, 15 XP characters. See, this is where we started before. Still can pick up some money. We could hit these dung piles. Doesn't seem like there's anything here to do. Nothing hidden back this direction. Again, it just feels too relaxed. Feels too much like there's nothing going on. Not enough enemies attacking. Something hit me hard there. There you go. Badass fire skag. And honestly, those are probably the only ones that even matter. Is taking on the best, strongest. Ooh, a barf skag. And when I'm in this mode, I can see the enemies. Mordecai's not really helping me in this section. Just found a relic. fighting more skagged enemies might lead to me getting more relics, which wouldn't be a terrible thing. Feels like those stalkers just came out of nowhere. I need a faster gun than this if I'm gonna really take on these guys. But these are just like such pushovers. Total pushovers. And kind of nothing here. Don't let him knock me off the edge. That would kind of suck. And I have a feeling that Mordecai doesn't have another section in this area. Yeah. So I've been in full circles with all this stuff. It's not grabbing me. It's definitely not grabbing my attention. Slag samples. 10 slag samples is what I'm supposed to collect. And I think they're all going to start in this area. Yeah, and I think I got everything in this area. So what we're assuming is that maybe we'll run into some different types of more mutated animals in this area. We have this natural selection annex fast travel. Alright, doctor's orders still is over here, where this is also over there. So as far as weapons go, a reduced fire rate on the sniper rifle, no thank you. A explosive rifle, no thank you. This gun might have been a consideration had it been better. This one is, I equipped a relic on accident. So sell that relic. Sell that relic. So what did I equipped? A faster health regen ability. Sell that one, that one. Sell that one. That one. Shield capacity is an interesting thought. New skin. Let's see. What grenade do I have right now? I somehow accidentally equipped the wrong grenade mod. I'm not super surprised that this happened. I was holding down the button a lot when I shouldn't have been. There we go. So.
A fantastic day for capitalism. Make it safe in your travels. Caveat emptor. Good luck.
I have no reason right now to go to the natural selection annex. That's weird. But if I kind of don't go there, I also run into an issue where there may never be a reason to go here. Update. So we now have this probably new quest. Have a level 30 impossible quest. So what I suspect this is more rounds of fighting. And kind of the last thing I'd want to do is get into rounds of fighting more creatures. I think we're going to have to just assume, make an assumption here and say no. We're just not going to do this section.
I got creatures, you got guns. Let's make some money.
1 to 4 Vault Hunters, can you and or your friends survive the natural selection in the annex? Like, it's a big amount of experience, but I don't really want to do 4 rounds of this, since we really didn't even do the 4 rounds of the previous section. So let's do 1 round of this and see if maybe we fast travel back. They put these sections too close to each other, and these skags and such are gonna be super easy to kill. Maybe they won't drop as many bullets. This could be a scenario where I run low on bullets. It's not animal cruelty if they're trying to kill you. Hey. Come on. Like, really, what can they throw at me? Like, it's just gonna be really fast versions of Spider Ant Kings. And you kind of have a good chance of getting criticals. But they really should have separated these sections out. Like, the only thing I can think of maybe doing is we'll do 1 round here, and yeah, I earned a new player skin. Like, maybe what I could do is take a break in the middle of some other part in the game and come back and do this. Maybe we'll do it in between some DLC. I guess that would make sense. Like, hey, let's go do these incredible, what would at that point be really easy quests. Because I don't think I'm gonna just fail these types of quests. But this is just too much time. I've done all my quests as far as killing things, so we can now just finish this. I've got a queen spider ant. Let's go and throw that. Yeah, this is gonna take too much time. I'm stuck fighting. Something's attacking me. This poisonous spider ant. don't think he's gonna die just by the concussive force of... So yeah, I don't think that would be super long. And we get 1 bit of iridium for that. We know that's here. Is there anything else to pick up? Nope. So I think we'll just come back and do this at some point and do some cleanup work. Try to get as many bullets as possible to save money. It really doesn't even matter if I save money. It's kind of just its own thing.
Moxie would be real happy with that turnout.
So I'll just start that one and then ignore it. And I have no idea where that goes, but that's probably, if I was to guess, this is where all the players that die if you were playing with 4 players.
Well, at least you made me some money.
So, yeah, as soon as I went up there, it failed me on the quest. Interesting, and then started lowering the elevator on me. Interesting. So yeah, this is where, if you were playing with multiple players and you died, you would go over here and you'd have to watch as your remaining team fought the enemies. Which, it's a decent thought for trying to make a 4-player game. Very questionable whether you really need a 4-player game though in modern times. I'm not sure how many people actually played this game with more than a couple people, or if they were playing with people that they knew how much of that really mattered. I do have now a golden, it looks like, level 26 weapon. So I don't think I want to sell that immediately. New skin customization. This actually may not be a golden. May just be a level 26 grenade mod. But let's hold on to it. Immunity to burn damage, faster recharge rate. Right now I have a Nova weapon that's equipped, that's a purple. Maybe I should consider, like, well, it has a really high recharge rate, but a high recharge delay too. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we're gonna hit a point where it starts to make sense. I don't think we're quite there yet, but I do think I might start picking up better equipment.
Don't die. I need your business.
Like, here's a shield that is better than what I have right now. Just for purchase. I should take it and I should use it. In every way this is better.
Look alive out there. Set out.
So let's equip that.
Let's just
as far
get
as
this out of the way.
weapons and
Yes,
grenade
most of my
mods,
merchandise was ripped from the
I
hands
think
of
we're
dead adventurers.
fine. And class mods, I don't think we'd get a better class mod. Again, questionable why you can't fast travel to the, what is that, natural selection annex?
Let's just get this out of
Are
the way.
the things
Yes,
that are
most of
available
my
for sale
merchandise
over
was
here
ripped from the hands of
different?
dead adventurers.
Seems like it. Is it likely that I would run into yet another like better shield after just getting a better shield? Probably not. And by leaving this area, it decided to respawn characters, which works fine for me. Let's see. I don't think we're gonna pick up anything over here. Let's go ahead and re-equip the Doctor's Orders missions. Okay. She wants us to collect these, which I think I already missed one of those in the previous section of the game. So, like, maybe I do need to go back and get it. Like, elemental items just getting picked up. Really wouldn't be too much to run back and go and get it. So let's see. Does this move me any faster when I run this way? No. So yeah, this definitely feels like it's a waste of time doing this. Probably because I'm also going to run back through this section a couple times. Yeah. See, there was one here, and I don't believe I saw any others. And it's just easy enough to just ignore these guys and let them hit you once. And they did bulldoze me and knock out all of my shield, but that still was not enough to really hurt me. My health is still double my shield capacity. I find that strange. Maybe that's just for the assassin class, how things work out. Let's see. Just throw this here. And we're in a big dome. Although it doesn't seem like this dome is in any shape to hold anything in. A lot of sneaky, invisible characters. And I think they're just going to continuously drop from the ceiling, so there's probably not a lot of reason to even stay in this area. And it really is just one path. Picking up money for no reason. rocket shots of Hyperion fighters. You can't go that way. Didn't quite make that. I'm looking mostly for Cult of the Vault stuff. But yeah, I don't see anything. Unless there's some trick where you get over here, crouch down, get on the other inside of this, get on the other side of that section. I don't think that's the way it goes. A little bit of iridium, always nice to see. Money. I have a vague memory that when I played this the first time, this section became difficult. I don't know if it's because I was perhaps running around looking for things, or if there's some other connective action or part to it. Like, so yeah, you can take this as a way of leaving the area. I feel like it's either a very large amount of characters are gonna start attacking me, or something else is gonna happen. And yeah, you cannot get under that bridge. Let's look at the map. We're still not in the area for the doctor's orders section. Unless there's some trick here. I haven't found any of Mordecai's secret stashes. There's kind of nothing to do here. Finding these little stashes have long since lost their appeal. And yeah, I'm not super thrilled with the idea of the day-night cycle, even though they've done a pretty good job about making it more reasonable, and most of the time you are brightly lit. Let's just kill these last couple of these. I may just need to turn on the other quest. Or something else. This guy's gonna kill me if I'm not careful. There's a thing that opened the door. Super badass loader. So yeah, I recall finding something like that. I assume it was that the first time. And yeah, I could see why that may have given me some trouble if when I first played this and didn't have the benefit of all the golden keys to hand me more items. Specimen maintenance. So we've got some skags.
Bloodwing should be in one of these cells. Don't worry about the uglies and the other ones. They can't get to you. Just get to Bloodwing, and you'll have what you need to upgrade Claptrap and get through that death wall.
Yep. I don't even really remember. Oh yeah, Angel told us that there was a death wall protecting Handsome Jack. So we've got to get past the death wall to kill Handsome Jack. Let's just switch over to this gun. There is something here, but I can't hit X to pick it up. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you can pick that up from that end. You have a lot of locked doors here, so of course all these shields are gonna go down. Handsome Jack will release it, and we'll have to fight a bunch of monsters, which aren't gonna give me much of a trouble at all. Like, again, when I first played this game, I think they were a little difficult, but now, no way. Like, it'll be a walk in the park.
Please listen to me. I don't care what you do to me. Just let my husband go. He's got the shivers. He's no good for your goddamn experiments anyway. Just please let him go. What's the hold up?
Loot midget.
Don't call me.
Why'd you have to attack on my kid?
Unsuitable for testing. His husband has the shivers. He could have transmitted.
Hey, remember that wife of yours and how you wanted to see her like ever again?
You can't.
Still don't hear screaming.
Bunch of wee. So the guy had a husband, the Dr. Samus has a wife, subverting expectations, probably a little bit when this game came out. Really, it's more suspicious that there would be any form of marriage whatsoever in this universe, or in Pandora in particular. What kind of creature is this, by the way? I'm not even sure we've seen this type of creature before. Like, everybody is sleeping with little sleepy sounds. Really? That's... like, surely there's something more. I feel like I'm being led into a trap. They even made a sign.
Did you find her? Is she okay?
Bloodwing's enclosure. Again, doesn't really feel like that would stop Bloodwing. And here we have a mission feather from Bloodwing and what looks like a giant oyster of some sort. Some kind of new creatures. We also have a new kind of plant we haven't seen before.
Looking for Bloodwing? Oh, I moved her a few hours ago. Somewhere a little more dramatic.
Bloodwing ain't there? Damn it! Jack's playing games with us. Wait a minute. I'm seeing some commotion in the observation wing. Maybe they moved her there. Just keep pushing through the preserve, amigo.
So now we go back. They're having us double back on the levels.
You know what I just remembered? It's feeding time.
Feeding time? Is that what he said? So we have a badass fire skag. We have a badass corrosive skag that probably will not respond too well to that. We have a...
How hilarious. You just set off my trap card.
Another stag. Let's switch to something different. How about some fire then? If I can't acid you, I'll just fire you. And yeah, I think we're kind of probably gonna run into a couple more of these, and then that's kind of it. Where's the guy? Just have to randomly fire. Seems like the game wants me to have a little bit more iridium. Seems like we're going down this route.
Slag.
And standing in slag still seems to burn me. Or it slagged me at least. Is there a real reason to go back out this direction though? Not really. So forward we go. We're still trying to find a couple more collectibles and the main storyline. That guy doesn't want to die. So, yeah. Believe they want me to venture down this direction. I think that there is something here. I'm starting to remember sections of the game, and I kind of feel like I've figured out generic movement patterns of these hidden stalkers enough that I can shoot in the blind directions. Alright. Looking around, looking for any Cult of the Vault things. I could have stayed up here. I could have wandered around this section. It didn't seem like that would change much. Man, hitting those are difficult when with such low accuracy on my shotgun. It doesn't really seem like there's too much out here though. All that money is on top of there. And yeah, there's a doctor's note in other sections. It's a pretty linear path, but they're trying to do different things, trying to keep it interesting. I can't say it's horrible. Of course, the entire Borderlands series suffers from comparing itself to better versions of itself, being such a massively long game series with all of its DLC. This almost certainly is part of the reason why we have not seen Borderlands 3 come out or get announced, is that it is
I had my boys build a preserve to research
just
the full application
Half-Life
slag.
3
See, it's not
type
just an elemental
developments.
type. If you know how to use it, slag has lots of applications.
Let's see, I believe I get over into this section and then I'm going to get attacked by a collection of things. I want to get knocked off. Yeah, we've just got a bunch of skags.
Grenade out.
I'm just throwing singularity grenades at them. Again, I recall this section being kind of difficult. But now, not so much. I recall when I played this the first time, it felt like these guys were moving really fast. I don't know if maybe that over time games have just gotten that incredibly faster. Like, that's hard to believe. But I also don't really believe that the game is just running slow on PC, so unless there had been some kind of tweak that was made, this, I assume, is the same speed the game has always run at. But yeah, these guys don't feel fast. They don't feel like a challenge. Maybe if I needed to run backwards a couple of different times and shoot like that a lot more often. Like, maybe that would be a problem. And I suppose if...
Eyes deceive you, an illusion fools you all. I hope for the kill.
There we go. Just slice through the entire collection of them. And you can run up here. And what does that really do? Like, just broken platforms. Each one of these sections feels like they're supposed to be a challenge, and they really aren't.
All personnel are reminded not to speak to or make eye contact with potential test subjects. Any Hyperion soldier found guilty of experiencing sympathy will be forced to switch places with the test subject.
Uh-oh, here. This could be a problem. So we have a experimental
Thank
breeder.
you for open quotes volunteering closed quotes as a test subject at Hyperion Preserve. Do not attempt to leave the grounds.
Alright. I've hit the point where I need to drop some things because I don't think I'm gonna need to hold on to everything. So these are only worth 200, 300, 300, where this is 231. So let's just drop that gun. 291, drop that gun. 263, drop that gun. And 193, drop that gun. Why do I have so many things? I assume it's simply a matter of I've just managed to pick up a lot of stuff. And I'm trying to look carefully on all of these elements, but I'm not 100% sure. I need to put this one in the bank vault in Sanctuary, which, let's be honest, I probably won't be in Sanctuary for a while.
Feeding time is scheduled for noon every day, or whenever a zookeeper falls into a holding cell.
Commencing slag injection on subjects supplied by the Hyperion liaison known as Flesh Stick.
Don't worry, honey. Everything's gonna be okay. Baby, don't look.
So
You are doing moderately well. I require one more echo recording, at which point I will have all the data I need.
So meanwhile,
All personnel are
I can't
reminded
kill
not
this
to
guy.
speak to or make eye contact with potential test subjects. Any Hyperion soldier found guilty of experiencing sympathy will be forced to switch places with the test subject.
okay. We are here, we're working our way into the central point, one big spiral that I feel like, unless the game opens a door here and lets us escape, I feel like we might end up having to go back around in a circle. There's also something here that we missed, which I'm not really interested in going back and checking. A lot of these side quest things have just had enough of Borderlands 2 to not really justify in my head wanting to do it one more time. While moving, you deal increased melee damage and gun damage. Or I could put one more point into this and try to restore my health. Shield recharge rate sounds good. Gun damage sounds good. Shield recharge delay sounds good. And gun accuracy probably would help on my shotgun. Where else are we? The main story quest wants us to go here. These are all DLC quests, so we can't even move the story forward. What I think probably will happen, and I've been saying, I think before, that we're probably past the halfway point and maybe even close to the 3/4 of the way through point. I think that's probably still the case. Like, once we do this main story, I'm hoping it opens up several more missions and maybe gives us a reason to go back and look at some of the other sections of the world. There definitely have been places where it would totally make sense to go back and try them again and look around. Let's see. There's quite a collection still of things to do as far as challenges, and I don't feel like the challenges reset. I wish there was a better way to sort the challenges. Like, kill one more enemy with grenades, whereas some of these are just save a ton of money. Apparently, the way this game wants me to save money is to actually save money, so I could stop buying things. That'd be relatively easy to do, and stop gambling. That would be also relatively easy to do. We still have a rocket launcher quest, that challenge that I don't have a clue what to do about. There's several things in several different places. I'm not really expecting to do the vast majority of these things. I don't think most players are. It's really getting down to a point, though, where I'm not sure I'm going to want to do the DLC for Borderlands 2. Not back to back. I think I'm going to play the main story and then take a good 6 months to a year break. And in all likelihood, even in that 6 months to a year break, Borderlands 3 will still not have been announced and not come out. I'm not 100% sure the game is ever coming out. Like I was saying, it is in that dangerous Half-Life 3 point where not too many... there's just so much hype for it that it can never really live up to that hype. Anyways, that's been an hour, so that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.